SummerSlam 2025 is shaping up to be one of the more stacked cards of the year. Now, with this card looking like it's going to be miles better than WrestleMania 41, let's get into my predictions for Night 1 and Night 2 of this show. Also, guys, just wanted to let you guys know that I will be streaming Monday and Friday for SmackDown, twitch.tv/PHWWE. Come check me out. And on here, of course, on YouTube. With all that being said, let's get into my Night 1 predictions. Alright guys, we're here for Night 1, and I'm going to guess that Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles will be kicking off Night 1. And in this match, I've been loving the feud. The feud has been really good. It's been hilarious. If you go check out my TikTok, PHWWE, you'll see all my funny reactions. Not even my funny reactions. My reactions to these funny moments in this feud. I think it is the best built feud to SummerSlam so far. It's a little bit of a hot take, but that's just my personal opinion. And with that being said, I have AJ Styles to dethrone Dominic Mysterio here tonight. Next, I see Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, which should be a good match, but I think it should have a stipulation, either if it was a street fight or whatever it could be. I think it should have a street fight stipulation. I think it would be a really fun street fight. But, they could have a regular match. It's just their other two matches have been subpar, all right. So it's just like I think a stipulation would be better for them. But with that being said, I do see Karrion Kross getting the win here. I hope he gets the win here. And maybe in a cheap way. Maybe he low blows Sami for the win. Again, cheats. Because I don't think Sami should lose clean, but I think Kross should get the win here. Next, I'm going with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss versus the reigning Women's Tag Team Champions, Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez. And I do think Alexa Bliss and Charlotte are going to win here. I've been liking their little duo dynamic. It's been really fun. So, yeah, I could see them winning that. Next, we have Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Now, I'm weirded out with this match. It's weird, but, I'm not going to hate on it before I see it. I think Jelly Roll being in the WWE is a little weird, but it could be cool. He's not all that bad. He lost a lot of weight to get into the WWE. So he seems dedicated, and he seems like he knows what he's doing so far, and he seems like he's dedicated to training. So, with that being said, I do think it will be Randy and Jelly Roll taking the win over Logan and Drew in this match, and I think it could be a very fun, comedy relief type of match. Next up, I have Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I think, with this match, it's tough because you could have interference, you could have this, you could have that, but I do see Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed getting the win here, just for the simple fact that I think it's SummerSlam, we have to debut a new member, which I think that new member would be in Austin Theory and Ethan Page, Ricky Starks, just somebody new that we're not really expecting, or that we're expecting, who knows, but just a cool addition to the team, and yeah, so I have Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed winning this match. And then in the main event, CM Punk versus Gunther. Now, this could be fun. I'm excited for this match. I think it might tear the house down, we're going to have a nice, hard-fought battle between these two. But in the end, I do see CM Punk finally winning gold in the WWE since his return. So I'm very excited for this match. I think it will be really good. And in the end, I do see CM Punk winning. Do I see Seth Rollins cashing in? No. But who knows? Maybe I see him cashing in on another match. Let's just say that. Now we're on to Night 2. So, kicking off Night 2, I have this amazing six-pack tag team ladder match between DIY, MCMG, Wyatt Six, Andrade and Rey Fenix, Fraxium, and the Street Profits. 12 people in this match. Who could possibly win? Fraxium is who I'm going with. I'm going Fraxium, and I'm sticking with that. Because, they've showed us what they've done on NXT, the best tag team champions on NXT of all time. They were great. They put on banger matches consistently. I'm going Fraxium. And before I even move on, let's just... The tag team division on the SmackDown side is so beautiful and healthy. We have so much competitors there. It's beautiful. Raw, take notes. Next up, I have Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, I do think this will be a very good match, but I'm just going to say this now. I do not see Lyra Valkyria losing just because of the stipulation that they did on Raw. It's, number one, somebody has to win, no disqualification. Number two, if Becky wins, Lyra never challenges for the IC title again. I'm not sure if she means that indefinitely, like even if the title's on Bayley, she can't challenge for it, or if that just means that while Becky has it, she can't challenge for it. You know what I mean? So, but I just don't see Lyra losing here. I think, you know, Becky's had it since Money in the Bank, so, you know, early last month. So I think now they could pass it off onto a Lyra Valkyria again. You know what I mean? 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Could be fun. Next, I have Rhea Ripley versus Naomi versus Io Sky for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this is all I'm going to say. I think in this match, Rhea and Io are going to be so hell-bent on each other. Like, Rhea's going to be like, oh, I've never beaten you. And Io's going to be like, oh, like, I need to keep that streak alive. To where they're going to focus on each other. Naomi's going to capitalize on that. It's going to be a thing where they're too focused on each other. Naomi's going to just slide in, capitalize on one of them, 1, 2, 3, retain the title. It's way too soon to take it away from her, especially after one of the best cash-ins, the best women's cash-in of all time. I'll just say that. And one of the greatest cash-ins of all time, just in general. So, Naomi has to retain it here. Next, I have Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu in a steel cage match for the United States title. Now, this could be a very fun match. I think we'll get a lot of shenanigans. Maybe Tamatonga, Tangaloa, climbing over the cage, Hikuleo, JC Mateo. Now, here's the big money question. Does Zilla Fatu come out and help Jacob Fatu? Now, Zilla's been dropping little hints on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, saying, call me up. Do we think he actually gets this call? I'm going to go on a whim and say yes. We will get Zilla Fatu helping out Jacob Fatu here. And I also think we'll get Jimmy Uso, Jay. It'll be a fun match. But I do have Jacob Fatu winning with the assistance of Zilla Fatu, Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso. Or actually, no, not Jay Uso. Just Jimmy and Zilla. Next, I have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the Women's WWE Championship. And I'm going to go immediately. Jade Cargill's winning this. We all know this. They're trying to push her to the moon. Which I think is a pretty good decision. It's a safe decision. Tiffany's had a good title run, a lengthy title run. She's had it since November, I believe. So she's had it for a while, almost a year now. We're kind of pulling up on a year. So I think that it's safe for her to drop the belt to somebody like a Jade Cargill who will elevate it. And I'm not saying Tiffany hasn't, because she has, but I think it'll elevate it to new heights, and we'll get some really cool feuds for that championship in the span of Jade Cargill having it. So I do see Jade Cargill getting the Women's WWE Championship. And now for the finale, the main event of both nights, John Cena, Cody Rhodes street fight. I'm just going to say this now. Cody Rhodes is getting the belt back. I think he's getting the belt back. And I'm excited for it. John Cena's had a good run, but I think John Cena's going to turn face, and Cody's going to turn heel. Hear me out. I think Cody Rhodes turns heel here, guys. I think it'd be a very fun, cool way of turning him heel. John Cena goes to shake his hand, Cody low blows him, which isn't necessarily a heel turn, but it's like dropping little heel tendency type of things. And I think that could be really cool for this. But in the end, I do see Cody winning this title. You know, he'll do everything. He'll scratch, claw. Cena will do everything. Try and put him down. 1, 2, no. Not enough to put Cody down. Cody will get back up, hit the trifecta of Crossroads. 1, 2, 3, get the title back. I think it'll be great. But yeah, guys, that's all the matches on the card of SummerSlam. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You know, I think it's a little bit shorter than the other ones. You know, I hope this one does better than some of my other videos I've been doing. But if not, it's alright. Whoever's watching this, thank you guys for watching. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Link in the bio to WWE Shop. Link in the bio to my TikTok, my Instagram, my Twitch. Streams every Monday and Friday. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe.